Here in the US, we have 3 types of pork ribs. We have the spare ribs, baby back ribs, and St. Louis ribs. And today we're gonna cook them all. We're gonna get tips from 3 legends barbecue pitmasters. One, Tyron Matthews, Netflix barbecue celebrity. Dustin Green, the head pitmaster on Weber grills. And Jeremy Odor, the mad scientist. Let's talk anatomy. All these 3 cuts come from the same side of the pig. We have the spare rib, that is the lower part where the belly is, and it comes with a piece of the rib ends, rib tips. The baby back rib, this is located on the top part, closer to the loin, is more meatier and is more uniform. And then we have the St. Louis, that is basically the spare rib without the tip. Let's Frankenstein style, let's build it how it should look on the pig. So we have the lower part where the belly is, we have the baby back, and the St. Louis should be like this. Can you tell? The St. Louis and the spare are the same. Before we call these guys, because I know them, I assign the different ribs and the grills for them and see if they like it or not. For Thyron, I assign the spare ribs and the Chud Box because I know he likes to finish his rubs with open fire, and the Chud Box is perfect for that. For Dustin, he likes the baby back because people up there, they like more meaty meat. So, of course, we picked the Kettle Ranch for him. For Jeremy, because I know him and we are good friends, I know he loves spare ribs, and of course, we're gonna use his smoker. The St. Louis on the offset smoker. We're gonna cook the spare ribs on the Chud Box and the baby back on the Weber Kettle. Let's call them, vamos. Dustin Green.
Hey, FRUGONI, how you doing, my friend?
We're shooting a YouTube video right now. Sorry, you're exposed. Are you at work?
I am at work. I'm walking out into my grill academy right now.
So you've been assigned the baby back ribs and the ranch kettle to cook. Give me your recipe.
So, for me with a ranch kettle, I usually start with about 2 chimneys of charcoal, but you light them. I'll dump the charcoal on each side of the grill. For baby backs, turn them over. I like to peel them. Sometimes I use a mustard binder, sometimes I don't. But I like to give it a good heavy coating of barbecue rub. Start with the bone side up, flip it over, do the meat side, and then I put them on that grill right in the middle. So you got your charcoal on the sides, you put your ribs in the middle. Once you close the lid, I set a timer for 2 hours. After 2 hours, I take them out, I wrap them. Whatever liquid you're gonna use, once I put the wrapped ribs back on the grill, I'll cook them for about an hour and a half. Take them out of that foil, get rid of the juices and that kind of stuff. I put them back on each side up because I'm looking to dry them out. I want to get that liquid and get that bark to kind of reset and really just kind of get those flavors compacted. So, you with me so far?
When I said open fires is easier than smoking, and people laugh at me, but this is why. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you.
Take care, Al. Have a good day.
Bye. Let me tell you something about Thyron. On top of being a Netflix pitmaster superstar celebrity, he's also a prison guard. So probably he's working right now. So let's see if he picks up. Okay, vamos. Let's go, Thyron. My husband? What the hell? Hey!
What's up, brother Al? How you doing?
Looking good, man. How are you?
Oh, man. Just working hard, brother. What you up to?
I'm about to cook here. One of the best ribs I ate in my whole life was in Memphis a couple of years ago when you cook it. I want to know how to cook your rib.
So I leave the membrane on. Only thing I do is cut off the little skirt on the back side of it, and I kind of round off the rib a little bit. With a little meat that can curl up, I kind of take that off, and that's about it. First, you gotta get you some Grandpa's pecan rub, and you gotta get you some of that mop sauce. And I would just let that cook for a couple hours while it starts to tack up. I hit it with the mop stick one time. I go with Grandpa's pecan rub, then finish it over the open flame.
Let's see if I can cook it as good as you, okay?
You can do it, brother. I believe in you.
Love you, Tyron. See you soon, okay?
Love you too, brother.
Last but not least, we're gonna call my fire brother, Jeremy Yoder. Hey!
What's up, Al?
Don't say nothing wrong. Look at this. You're on camera, okay?
I hate all immigrants from Argentina.
So we have the solution right there. I don't know if you know that grill, but how I should cook them.
Basically, all you have to do is, if there's anything hanging off, like little bits of fat or meat, you cut those off. You flip over the back of the ribs, you see the membrane, you score going one way and then the other way, and you score the membrane. And then there's the skirt. I trim that down to get as close to flush with the rest of the meat as possible. and then you're done. Cooking it between 200 and 225 degrees for the first 3 to 3.5 hours. At that point, I want to start getting pullback on the bones. So I increase the temperature. I do that for about an hour. It might be 45 minutes, it might be an hour and 15, but about an hour until I get pullback. Then I would suggest wrapping it in foil until you get the tenderness that you want. And then if you want to glaze it with the sauce, or if you have, you know, one of those like the spicy honey glaze.
Oh yeah, I have some. Yeah, I have Cosmo. Yeah.
I recommend somebody use whatever your favorite rub is. So whether that's like a Meat Church rub or a Harry Sue rub or a Killer Hogs rub.
All right, I'm gonna say thank you so much, sir. And I'm gonna say, I just said it like when I was talking to Dustin, but I'm gonna say it again. I have one reflection, and you know about this, how easy it is to cook open fire. Okay, Jeremy, thank you, and I'm gonna let you know how it comes out. Okay?
All right, sounds great.
All right, dale.
All right, see ya.
Vamos! All right, let's start cooking. Now we're gonna start prepping the Dustin one. He said remove the membrane. Boom. Sometimes he put mustard, sometimes not. As a binder, he said anything we want, so we choose, my friend, always. Blazing Star, baby. He also said that he likes to burn the coal, right? Have it ready, red, and drop it in each side. We don't have a chimney, believe it or not. We have 25 grills, we don't have a chimney. What we did is burn the fire. Now it's almost red, like I would say 90% there. So I think it's good enough to start cooking. Vamos. We're gonna go right in the middle. He also said we need to keep the grill in 250, but that's the first problem we are running into. We don't have a thermometer, so we have to trust in our instinct and figure it out. Vamos, adapt. Remember, we always talk about adapting, so this is gonna be, he said, like 2 hours. Next one, vamos. Next, let's prepare the Thyron one. He said, leave the membrane on. I like that. Trim the skirt and round it a little bit, okay? So that's the only thing we're gonna do. And that makes sense, right? Because this part is always gonna overcooked. It's not gonna taste good. Heavy on Thyron's famous pecan rub. Heavy because it's low sodium, guys. Boom, ready. Let's go to the Chud Box. Vamos. Chud Box 250. I love this grill. I love this grill because it's direct heat, but also it's a slow cooker. Vamos. Next one, Jeremy. Vamos. He said remove the skirt, and we cooked this in another video when we cook ribs. This is actually the outside skirt, not the inside skirt, the outside skirt of the pork, right? You can cook it and you can make tacos. This is pretty good. Round it up, make it pretty, and he said score the membrane. So we have one saying leave the membrane on, the other one said remove the membrane on, and Jeremy said score the membrane. I like that, how everybody has their own style. That shows you that there's not a real truth. There's a lot of ways you can get to success. And now he said use your favorite rub. This is one of my favorite rubs, you know, my friend Malcolm Reed, Killer Hogs barbecue rub. So let's talk about binder, right? People like to use binders. Sometimes you don't need binder. For example, these ribs, they've been out for a while, so that are kind of sweaty. That's gonna work as a binder. Ready? To the smoker, vamos. This is a trick the competition barbecue people told me. See how you can cook it like that, or you can cook it like this to get more meaty. Smoker, 200 degrees. He said 200, 225. We have it in 200. Let's cook, okay? Angelito, set up the time. All right, today is key, Angelito, okay? I need you sharp because a lot of timing, right? A lot of timing. When I use a lot of grills, a lot of different times, so I need you smart because you know me, I forget about everything. Dale, Angelito, everybody. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Now we're gonna relax, enjoy the cooking. See you in a couple of hours. Vamos. Okay guys, 1 hour in, we have Thyron's mop, and check this out. He said we should start mopping at 1 hour. If you want to step up your rib game, don't sleep on this one, guys, okay? Thyron's mop sauce. We're gonna keep doing this every 30 minutes. Vamos. I hope I can make it 20% of his ribs. I'm gonna be happy, okay? Because his ribs are outstanding, one of the best. Vamos. Let's keep cooking. Vamos. Okay guys, 2 hours check-in. Check this out. We didn't add the seasoning, right? Thyron said keep adding seasoning. Again, the pecan seasoning is low sodium, so you can keep adding and adding. Woo, smelling good, smelling good. Also, 2 hours in, Dustin told us time to wrap. So this is the first time we're gonna open this. Ooh, I like it. He told us to put apple juice or Coca-Cola, Coke. We don't have any of those, so he said do a mix, apple cider vinegar and water. Back to the Angelito, you're timing this, right? 2 hours, all right. Let's go. I love this grill, man. It's so efficient. Guys, we're juggling here with all the timing and all these grills. I'm sure you guys can follow up either, right? So we have a lot of things going on, but the purpose of this video is not like follow step by step what we are doing, right? The purpose of this video is to show you the different types of pork ribs, the different ways of cooking, and how you can have success on different types and different pieces of meat, yeah? If you want the step-by-step of the recipes, we're gonna leave all the recipes here below the video on the description. Pork ribs, vamos! Vamos! Okay guys, 3 hours and 15 minutes in, the spare ribs already reached the 190 that Tyron was mentioning. He said once it's done, mop it again, and we're gonna start searing open fire. Now we're gonna pull it, we're gonna crank the grill up a little bit, and then we're gonna sear it. Look at this, guys. We have this grill ripping hot, now time to sear. Start at the bone side. That's enough. Woo! Look at that. Hey, don't judge on my wrapping skills, okay? I can see you typing already. Barbecue blanket from Drip Easy. And now we're gonna let it rest and wait for the other ones. Okay guys, 3 hours and 45 minutes. We got the baby backs. He said, check if it's tender. They look tender and they temp 195. So I think we're good here, guys. What do you think? Dustin's told us like put it, dry it out, and then put the sauce, but we have a problem that it's almost 190 here, so I don't know. I think we're gonna just put the barbecue sauce and put it like that. What do you think, guys? So we're gonna use Japanese barbecue sauce from our friends from Melinda's. Ready? Couple minutes, we are done. 4 hours in, it's time to wrap. Look at this color. It didn't pull too much, but Jeremy said that, you know, it doesn't matter. Okay, we just realized that Dustin said when we add the liquid, we should put it meat down, but we didn't, but okay, whatever. So now we're gonna do that here because it looks a little dry. You know, we're juggling here between recipes. We throw the liquid that we had, but it's time to adapt, right? We're gonna put some beer here and we're gonna finish up. And again, remember, if you wanna do it properly, just follow the step-by-step that we're gonna leave on the description of this video. Still, we're gonna have a pretty good ribs. So they look good, they smell amazing. So, almost there, guys. Stay with us, okay? Stay with us. Almost there. Vamos. 1 more hour, and we're eating. Moment of the truth. Vamos. Woo! Look at that, baby. I feel super tender. It looks great. The color is great. And look at that bones over there. So, same deal. We're gonna let them rest. Vamos. Somebody's gonna eat a lot of ribs tonight, huh? Right? Exactly. Okay, so we have the spare, we have the babies, we are waiting for the San Luis, okay? Just a little more, guys, a little more, and we are eating. Okay, the ribs are on temperature. We're just gonna brush some glaze on it. This is Cosmos Raspberry Chipotle glaze. It's one of my favorites. Another 10-15 minutes and ready. Woo! Vamos. Okay guys, that was over 6-hour cook. It was pretty fun, pretty like, again, we were juggling around, but I think they look awesome. Now is moment of the truth. Let's cut on them. Vamos! All right guys, first we're gonna cut on the spare rib and we're gonna take the tips off. All right, see, this is the tips, that's the cartilage. Look how juicy it is. Once you take this off, it turns into a San Luis ribs. Next, we're gonna do the baby back. As you can tell, it has a lot more meat. Let's go with the spare rib, right? You can see the color is the one that got more smoke out of the three because of the offset, right? Like Jeremy said, it's probably gonna have the most flavor, smoky flavor. The color, you can tell, is more dark because of the smoke. You can see a bigger smoke ring here. Angelito, come in. We're gonna do a taste test. The San Luis. Okay, I have the baby. Vamos.
Vamos.
Let's try it.
Try it.
Wow, that's amazing. Smoky, sweet, delicious, tender San Luis. Wow. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. This was a complete success, not a fail, right? Thank you again, Thyron, Dustin, Jeremy. Thank you so much for your help. Thank you for being part of the video. And thank you for watching. And if you enjoy this type of content, give us a follow, comment, share, like, you know the deal, okay? This was pork ribs, 3 ways. Angelito now. Until next time, vamos! Ta! Tony.
All right, what's your hand?
Thank you, dude. Thank you. Thank you.